Purpose of this video is to explain the amortization of loans. You see, all the mortgage loans, irrespective whether it is going to be land, flat or a house, all types of mortgage loans are amortization loans. Fine. So which requires a periodic payment to the banker. So the payment is going to happen with the principal and the interest. A portion of principal is going to be paid along with the interest. So this is what happens in a amortization loans. Okay, so here the example that I have here is a mortgage requires you to pay 70,000 rupees at the end of each year, and it is going to be paid for 8 years. Okay, and the interest rate of this loan is going to be 8%. You can see that 70,000 at the end of each year, it is going to be for 8 years. So 7 to multiple of 8, you can say it is what do you say, it is 56. Okay, so it is going to be 5,60,000 you are paying. The total amount that you are going to pay for this mortgage loan is going to be how much? This is equal to 70,000 into 8 years. So you can say that you are going to pay 5,60,000 rupees. But what is the loan that's been taken? Okay, so 5,60,000 rupees is the amount that you are going to pay back the banker. But what is the actual loan amount that you have taken? Okay, so that's the first question. What is the present value of these payments? If we find out what is the present value, that is going to answer what is the loan that is being received by the concerned person or else by the concerned company. And the second part of the question is, we are going to calculate how much of interest is paid every year and what is going to be the outstanding amount and how much of loan is reducing every year. So that is second part of the question. Okay, so first we are going to solve that A part. So what is the present value? Okay, so there is a formula to calculate present value. So PV is equal to C into 1 by R minus 1 by R into 1 plus R to the power of T. Here C is here the value of C, right? So the value of C is 70,000, what we are paying, right? And value of R is rate of interest. So the rate of interest is 8%, and the time period of payment is how much? 8 years. Okay, so these three are the data available in the question, or else it is the given part of a question, right? So with this formula we can solve the present value, or we also have an inbuilt function in Excel to know what is the present value. Okay, so just type equal to present value, just open the braces. So what is the rate? Rate is 0.08. Fine. And what is to be the period? Period is 8 years, comma. And what is the amount that we are going to pay every year? It is 70,000. So since we are paying, I am going to mention it in negative form, 70,000. Clear? So 4,02,264 rupees. So this is the present value. So this is the present value. So this is the loan taken. Okay, so this is the loan taken. Okay, so we have identified what is the present value, right? If you are not interested to use the inbuilt function available in Excel, you want to go with the formula that is mentioned here, so we can try to calculate. So what is the first part? 1 by R. Okay, so 1 by R. So this is 1 by R. So 1 by R is how much? 1 by R is 1 divided by 0.08. So first part is over. Fine. The second part is 1 divided by how much? R. This one is, you can say, is 1 plus R, right? So this R is having a time function, so power of T, right? So we are going to calculate this. So I am going to calculate this with the equal to function that is available. So equal to 1 divided by, so here it is r, right? So r 0.08, right? So multiple, okay, multiple I am opening. So what is 1 plus 0.08? So it is 1.08, 1 plus r. So 1 plus 0.08 is 1.08. So what is the time value that I am going to use? The time period is 8. Fine. So I have closed. There is one more bracket to be closed. Fine. Right. So the second part, so this one. So 1 divided by r into 1 plus r to the power of t. So it is 6.753. So I am going to finish off this first. 1 by r minus this function 1 by r into 1 plus r to the power of t. Okay. So equal to, so this one 1 by r minus this one. So 1 by r into 1 plus r to the power of t. So this is the value I am getting. So there is one more function here. So I have to multiply it by c. What is c? C is 70,000. So take this value, multiply by 70,000. See here 4,02,264. See here 4,02,264. Either using the inbuilt function available in Excel or going by the formula, we are getting the same answer. Fine. Now I am going to solve. So we have already done the first part. So the present value of these payments, that is the loan that is received, is 4,02,264. This is the loan taken, the mortgage loan that is taken. So now we are going to design an amortization table, right? So what is the beginning of year balance? So this is the beginning of year balance. So 4 lakh, whatever I have here, okay. So I will just type it, 4,02,264.7. I will have the decimal also 3. Okay, fine. Total year end payment, every year what I am paying? Every year I am paying 70,000. What I will do is I will just copy and paste for 8 years, because the data is not going to change. For all the 8 years the payment is going to be 70,000. Fine. So what is the interest rate? The interest rate is 0.08. So the beginning year balance is 4,02,264. So the beginning year balance multiplied by the rate of interest. So this provides us what is the interest paid on that year. Okay. So 70,000 is paid. Of that 70,000, the interest component alone is 32,181. So what is the remaining amount? The remaining amount is the amortization of loans, right? So equal to 70,000 minus the interest paid. Fine. So this is the interest paid amount and this is the amortization of loan. So how much will be the year end balance? The year end balance is going to be the beginning balance minus how much of principal you have paid. So this is the principal that we have paid, that is amortization of loan. I am just going to click this. Okay. At the end of year 1, this is going to be my loan account. So of this 4,02,264, I have paid 37,818. Okay. So this is going to be the year end balance, and this is the interest that I have been paid for this beginning balance. So next year, what is going to be the beginning balance? The end of year balance. I am going to take this. That's all. Clear? Fine. Already there is formula. Just I am going to type this. I am dragging it. Okay. What I am doing is just I am dragging. Just I am going to drag. Clear? So I am just dragging. I am doing nothing. Fine. You can see here. Every year the balance changes. The year end balance of previous year will become the beginning balance for the next year. You can see here 3,64, 3,64, 3,23, 3,23, and these are the interest paid for that corresponding year, and these are all the value of principals or else the loan amount that is getting reduced every year. So this provides us a valid point that the loan has been paid. So you can say that it is only 0.01 because of the calculation of some decimals. Since we are using only 2 decimals, you can see here 0.01 is going to be the year end balance, so which means we have paid the complete loan. So this is the amortization table, and this can be used for any loan that we take. Okay, irrespective that is going to be a mortgage loan for a land, mortgage loan through for a apartment that we are having, or a house that we have, for any mortgage loans. So this amortization table can be used, or this way of calculating an amortization table could be useful to know how much of interest you are paying and how much of loan you are paying every year, and how the interest is reducing. You can see here, year 1 interest is very high, year 2 interest is reducing. Slowly you can see that at the end of the 8th year, the interest you are going to pay is only 5,000. This is because your loan amount is reducing. First year loan amount is 4 lakh, second year 3 lakh 64, and here it is 3 lakh 23. So since we are paying this principal, the loan amount is reducing, and since the loan amount is reducing, the interest that is being paid on the outstanding amount is also reducing. Fine. Hope the video is informative and also useful. Thank you.